Hi everyone. So today I will be sharing a topic called Lean in customer support. So for those who know and those who do not know, Lean is a philosophy or a concept that maximizes an output with minimal input. So Lean was first introduced in manufacturing industries and currently in the 21st century is being used in many industries as well. So today will be on customer support or the customer service areas. So what is lean exactly? If you take a look at a picture on your bottom right, you can see the distance to A and B. It has a lot of circulars and wavy directions. In other words, to reach from A to B, we do not need to move in such a complicated manner, which is basic. So lean is basically reaching from one place to another or achieving a certain procedure or certain process in the most efficient way possible. So lean is a work philosophy that strives to create the most value for customers at the least cost by maximizing resources, time, energy, and effort involved in creating a product, or in this case, a service. So lean was developed by Japan, by Toyota Auto Giant nearly 50 years ago. And the manufacturing industry was one of the industries that adopt lean principles and practice. But in current years, it's been being adopted in many other industries such as healthcare, government, food, beverage production, constructions, and even service industry. So why we need to apply lean in customer support? This is so that we can focus more on our customers, identify and understand how the work gets done, manage, improve, and smoothen the process flow, remove any wasteful procedures that does not add any value, manage by fact and reduce variation in our work, involve and equip the people in the business in the process, and always undertake systematic improvement activities. So when we're speaking of lean, there's three core concepts that is efficiency inherent in the lean practice in customer support. So the first thing is identifying and creating value, means by providing answers and helpful contents to our users, extending professionalism and empathy, providing them multiple communication channels, consistency in the communication methods. And the second one would be eliminating waste in customer service process, in which we mean by removing non-value added procedures, automating repetitive tasks, overcome errors and delays that can result in opportunity loss prevention. So once we've done the first two core concepts, we do not stop there, right? We will continue to improve ourselves and our business. So this is something that is called Kaizen, continuous improvement. So these are the three core concepts that we can focus on. So let's get back to manufacturing. There are 8 main types of waste in lean. So they are namely the transport, inventory, motion, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, defects, and unutilized talents. So if I would translate these 8 types of waste in customer support, customer service, it will be poor data transmission, overloading of tickets, complex process flow, system lagging or poor process flow, overstuffing, overprocessing of answers or replies to our customers, mistakes in responses, and unutilized talents in the sense of time for discovery and improvement in workflow. So what are the tools or lean tools that we can actually apply in customer support? So let's take a look at the first one, which is Plan, Do, Check, Action, PDCA. Basically, it is a structure that guides the process of problem solving and process improvement. So this is the first step in applying lean in customer support. And basically, PDCA is before we do something, we make a plan. After we plan sufficient information, we do it. After we do, we check it on our hypothesis or what we expect to achieve with our actual results, and then we modify it accordingly, improve it, and if everything is okay, then we take action into implementing it. So the next thing we can apply is, I think this is something that is very common and very well known. It is 5S, which is sort, straighten, shine, standardize, and sustain. So 5S, when we talk about sort, means we eliminate those that which we do not need, basically remove unneeded things, waste. And straighten means organize remaining items. We make everything clear in order. And shine means we clean and inspect our work area, make sure everything is in clean condition. And then once we have done the first three, we continue with writing standards or standardizing SOPs for future reference, so everyone knows what to do. And once we've done that, last but not least, what we can do is we sustain it by regularly apply the standards or reinforce the standards written for that particular process. All right. So examples of PDCA and 5S that we can apply in customer support is ticket management system. So in this example, I'm using Zendesk ticket management. So in Zendesk ticket management pane, we can actually make our ticket view in a more organized, systematic manner. So let's take a look. So before this, your pane is showing this unsolved tickets. So among here, there's 40 unsolved tickets. We don't really know what constitution is in these 40 tickets, which can be quite complicating. So after we implement the views, we can actually distribute it out, categorize our unsolved tickets. So previously, I have no idea what the 40 tickets are, but now if you look at here, I know that, 20 tickets are for first follow-up, 13 tickets is for second follow-ups, and tickets that are pending from compliance is 5 tickets. So this provide a more organized, systematic, and cleaner view of my tickets, so I can manage it better lah. So your views here is simply a more specific categorization of your unsolved tickets. So what are the other clean tools that we can actually apply in customer support? Let's take a look. Okay, work standardization. Okay, personally, I find work standardization is one of the most important and effective ways, especially when dealing with process that can be standardized. So what we can do is we standardize the application that we use, our operating procedures, so that everyone is using the same application and doing the same procedures. This encourage safety and quality in the sense that if we standardize our, let's say, response to our customers, we can prevent situations whereby some of our colleagues send wrong informations or reply in outdated replies. So by standardizing the replies, we can actually prevent this lah. And of course, if something is standardized, training is easier, and we can actually flatten the learning curve for new joiners. And definitely, standardizing your book procedures will definitely save time, reduce, eliminate waste. It will be more efficient, productive, consistent, and high accuracy, especially in the replies and response to our customers. So by doing all this, we are actually improving the customer service interaction, because we can focus on customers who need more care, because we now we have more time to deal with them. And because of that, we also have more availability to identify more areas for improvements and allow focus on higher priorities. So the next lean tools that we can apply in customer support will be automations. For example, in customer support, customer service, I believe that you are dealing with a lot of customers follow-ups. So if we have 10 follow-ups, I mean, we do it manually, it's manageable. 20 still, 30 still. And what if we have many follow-ups? 50, 40 daily. They say daily we have 20 new follow-ups. So in 5 days we have more than 100 follow-ups. So if we do it manually, yes, we can get it done, but there might be chance and possibility we miss out some of the follow-ups. And to be honest, follow-up is something that can be done by automation in Zendesk. So if we can automate it, why bother doing manually? Because follow-ups are no-brainers basically. So if we can do it autonomationally, it will be much better because we have more time to focus on other areas on our job or areas of our customers. So application of work standardization that we can apply in customer support in Zendesk is macros and tags. So I believe in customer support, if we have response and replies to our customers, what we might do is we might record our answers in templates and we put it in Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and then we put it on cloud, or we browse through our Zendesk reply history to get an idea how to respond to our customers. But then again, the process of finding the templates will take much time and basically is non-value added. So by using macros and tags, it actually makes things more efficient. So let's take a look. So instead of drafting our response to our customers and maybe get verifying from our seniors or head of departments, or looking through the history or some templates in Google Drive, we can actually set it in macros. When we set it in macros, we can actually click it and then we have the answer pasted instantly in our reply pane. If we need to modify it, yes, we can do it, but you see, we don't need to go and search for it because it is at a click of a button, which is much more effective and efficient. So this macros is one of the best application that we can apply in the sense of work standardization in customer support. So for the automation with a human touch is automated follow-ups in Zendesk, because we can set conditions like after 3 days, it means about 72 hours, the Zendesk will automatically send a follow-up. And after another 5 days, it will send a second follow-up. So in this way, it's more efficient and very on-time follow-ups, and definitely we can prevent miss out on follow-ups. If we miss out on follow-up, sometimes we might lose potential customers with the company, and that is something that we want to really avoid and focus on. So far, the lean tools that I have been sharing is PDCA, 5S, work standardization, and also automation. So once we've done all this, what can we do is we mustn't stop improving the business and improving ourselves. So this is the last tools that I think we must really emphasize on is Kaizen. Kaizen is basically means a continuous improvements. So Kaizen is a lean tool. When you use it correctly, it fosters continuous improvement in quality, technology, processes, productivity, company culture, and even safety. So it leverages the knowledge and ingenuity from every employees, from CEO level to the lowest executive, or even the cleaning crews in the business, the company. So in the result of that, we can get suggestion for improvements from all the areas in the company or the business. And Kaizen focus more on continuous stream of small changes, because in Kaizen, it believes that if we want to come up with big ideas, it's probably going to be very costly and it takes a lot of time to do it. And big ideas like that, most of the time, it may not actually bring the result that we actually desire it to be. So instead of focusing on big ideas that's going to be costly and taking a lot of time, Kaizen supports small ideas. Small ideas, accumulation of small ideas, in the long run, it will lead to big changes, big improvements in the company. And to take note on, small improvement actually do not need long time, and it can be done in very minimal cost or even zero cost. So Kaizen is actually a very good concept in improving a certain business or a process. So in conclusion, as a summary of it, Lean is a big work philosophy that strives to create most value for customers at the least cost by maximizing the resources, time, energy, and effort involved in creating a product or service. So there are main 8 types of ways in Lean that can be translated in other field of work, such as customer support. And the 5 Lean tools that we can apply are as follows: PDCA, 5S, work standardization, automation, and of course, Kaizen. So with that, I end my sharing today. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a nice day.